Hi, it's Ben from My Cycling Coach. I hope you're well and that you're having a great day. I wanted to do a video on the page today as speaking to a cyclist just after the weekend, and they were saying how they would always really feel like after the weekend ride they'd need to take at least 2-3 days off because they'd be suffering from such fatigue and DOMS after that ride. Now, this particular cyclist is looking to improve their power and fitness for this coming spring and summer, as they've got a few events planned, sportifs and some longer rides with their club that they're looking to do. So they're doing the right thing at the weekend in terms of trying to get out and do some endurance rides, so rides that are 3 hours or more in length. But my first question was, when I heard that they were struggling to recover from this ride, or it was taking so long to recover from the ride, was how intense, or what was the intensity of that ride? So what zones were they sort of riding in when they were doing it? And their reply to me was they were riding sort of mostly in their tempo and threshold zone. For the sort of duration of that ride, 3 hours plus, which, you know, if you're trying to sustain that intensity for that period of time, it's probably actually too intense for that type of ride, especially if you are looking to improve your base endurance, aerobic endurance, as part of your training for maybe some sportifs or longer rides that you may have planned with some of your cycling buddies or clubs. So my advice to this cyclist really was, this isn't the most efficient way to train for the goals that they had. Now, you may have similar goals. Obviously at the weekend we do have more time, so as I say, this cyclist is doing the right thing in terms of now getting out on the road. Hopefully now it's getting a little bit milder, trying to do some longer rides. But if you're sort of going out and smashing that ride at the highest intensity you can, and then having to take, 2, 3, even 4 days off after the weekend, this isn't probably the most efficient way to train. What would be more beneficial is, obviously I know we don't normally have as much time during the week to train with work and family and all the other commitments that we have going on in the week, but it would be much more beneficial to maybe do some shorter, high intensity structured sessions in the week. Don't really have to be any more than an hour in length. You really are stuck for time during the week. You can do half an hour. There's some structured intervals. This could then be in your threshold zone or VO2 max zone. And then at the weekend, try to be a little bit more structured with that weekend ride as well in terms of the intensity you're riding at. So instead of absolutely hammering it and going full gas, really try to just bring the intensity down a little bit, keeping it with sort of in zone 2 if you can, either power or heart rate, depending what you are tracking out on the road, or indoors for that matter of fact, if you're doing your endurance rides indoors. This is then just going to allow you, as I say, to work on those, building that base or aerobic adaptations, which you will need to really improve for the rides that you have coming this spring and summer, but then also allow you to maybe get a little bit more riding in during the week because you're not having to take so many days off, but also get some more structured high intensity work in rather than just going out and absolutely hammering it at the weekend, and then, as I say, having to really take some time out before you can then ride again. So yeah, thought I'd share that on the page today. One particular cyclist has been asking me about this. I've had a few others contact me on a sort of similar topic, feeling that fatigue after the weekend ride. Not the most efficient way to train. Maybe just change it around a little bit if you are finding the same thing. Yeah, if you found this video useful, please drop a like on the post, on the video. Feel free to follow, share, subscribe, and any comments, as always, would love to hear from you. Have a great rest of your day, enjoy your riding, and speak soon.